Emeka storms into Ugoma's compound, his expression a mix of hurt and anger as he confronts her. Ugoma freezes at the sight of him, her heart racing as old memories flood back. With a trembling voice, Emeka questions her, feeling the weight of years lost between them. Ugoma's tears spill over as she reveals the torment of waiting and her father's insistence to move on. Emeka, defensive yet desperate, insists that he has been working hard for their future, seeking her trust. Suddenly, Papa Ugoma emerges, his presence commanding as he warns Emeka not to disrupt their family. With a stern gaze, Papa Ugoma reminds Emeka of his absence, expressing the family's fears of his demise. Emeka stands silent for a moment, grappling with guilt as he processes the weight of his family's words. Finally, he speaks up, his voice barely above a whisper. "I never wanted to leave you like this." Ugoma, searching his eyes for sincerity, replies, "Then why did you?" Emeka takes a deep breath, ready to reveal the sacrifices he made in hopes of providing for them both. As he speaks, the pain of his journey spills out, each word laced with regret and longing. In the shade of the great tree, Emeka stands resolute, passionately arguing his case before the village elders gathered in a circle around him. Elder 1, his voice steady and authoritative, reminds Emeka of the customs that govern their society, emphasizing the importance of tradition. Elder 2 interjects, laying out the consequences of Emeka's decisions, warning him about the repercussions of not settling the bride price. Emeka, undeterred, argues that his feelings for Ugoma transcend the customs, pleading for understanding from the elders. The murmurs among the elders grow louder, revealing a mix of support for Emeka and adherence to tradition as they weigh his plea. As the tension in the air thickens, Elder 1 raises his hand to call for silence, signaling the need for careful deliberation on the matter at hand. In a measured tone, Elder 1 suggests a compromise, urging the community to consider both tradition and Emeka's heartfelt intentions for Ugoma. Emeka listens intently, his heart pounding as the elders deliberate on the balance between customs and the depth of his feelings. As Ugoma strolls through the tranquil farmland, the fading light casts a beautiful glow on her reflective expression. Every step reminds her of the love she once cherished and the paths that led her to this moment. In her heart, she carries the weight of choices made, each one a testament to the strength she never knew she had. As the cool breeze brushes against her skin, she whispers the names of those who shaped her journey, their memories intertwined with the landscape. With each memory, she finds clarity, realizing that love might shift, but its essence remains, guiding her through the shadows. As she pauses to take it all in, Ugoma recognizes the beauty in her scars, understanding they are not just reminders of pain, but markers of growth. In that moment, she vows to embrace her journey fully, allowing each experience to shape her future with courage and grace. As the first stars emerge, Ugoma takes a deep breath, ready to face whatever comes next, with a heart unburdened by regret. With newfound resolve, she steps forward into the night, where the possibilities of tomorrow await her. Ugoma stood at the crossroads of her life, torn between loyalty to her husband Obinna and the magnetic pull of her past with Emeka. The whispers of the villagers echoed in her mind, a relentless reminder of the judgment hanging over her family for their support. Emeka's dreams of a future with Ugoma, filled with love and possibilities in America, crumbled before his eyes, leaving him heartbroken. Ugoma felt the weight of her decision pressing heavily on her shoulders, knowing that each choice could change the course of her life forever. As she gazed into the distance, visions of her childhood with Emeka flooded her memories, igniting a longing that was difficult to dismiss. Despite her love for Obinna, Ugoma grappled with the idea of whether staying with him would mean sacrificing her true happiness. With every passing day, the voices of doubt became louder, urging her to reconsider the life she had built with Obinna. Finally, Ugoma realized that this decision could not be swayed by the opinions of others, but must come from her heart. Taking a deep breath, Ugoma resolved to confront both Obinna and Emeka, seeking clarity in her tumultuous emotions. Ugoma sat on the edge of her bed, reflecting on the heated conversation with Obinna and Emeka that had left her feeling more confused than ever. After days of turmoil, the weight of their quarrel pushed her to leave without a trace, disappearing into the shadows of the village. For 6 long days, the village buzzed with worry and speculation, as no one knew where Ugoma had gone. Then one day, a chilling rumor swept through the community, suggesting that she had leaped into the river, crying out against her shame. The whispers of her despair echoed through the village, igniting a mix of fear and sympathy among the residents. As the sun set, casting a golden hue over the river, the villagers gathered in solemn silence to reflect on the weight of Ugoma's struggles. In the heart of their grief, they began to share stories of Ugoma's kindness and strength, hoping to remember her for the light she brought into their lives. Determined to honor her memory, the villagers decided to organize a search party, vowing not to rest until they found Ugoma or discovered the truth. With renewed hope in their hearts, they set out at dawn, calling her name into the misty air, believing that their unity could bring her back.